Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, hold on to your lederhosen and throw another Wiener Schnitzel on the grill. It's week 8 of the NFL on ESPN, Oktoberfest style. We've got an intriguing midseason matchup for you. Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys. It's go time.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Welcome to Texas Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Covering today's game with me is my buddy Peter O'Keefe. Peter, there is an air of desperation here that you can just feel.
Well, that happens when a team is facing elimination from the playoffs. No, this game is a must-win. I expect them to play their hearts out today, and it should make for one heck of an exciting game.
And now let's go down to the coin toss. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff kicks it, and we are underway. Jensen fields it all the way back at the 2. Dragged down at the 25.
Jensen got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Lions will start this first play of the drive at their own 25-yard line. Pleasantville picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. Harrington throws this on a rope, and this one is incomplete.
Charles Rogers had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Wynn makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up fourth down.
That Wynn knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one that touched the football was him.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
That sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Harris gets the snap and pass it away. Stop at the 46.
Terrence Newman didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 46-yard line.
Black 18!
Campbell snags the dart right sideline, and it's good for a gain of 10 on the play.
Dan Campbell got wide open and made the easy grab. Great job to take advantage of the D's confusion.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down from the I.
Down! Set!
Jones takes his first carry of the game and picks up the first down.
I see you, Keyshawn.
Down! Set!
Glenn goes in motion.
Blue 33! Blue!
Jones gets the call again and takes it upfield. Breaks free, eventually runs out of bounds at the 25. That will bring up first down.
Julius Jones took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid.
Down! Set! Blue 22!
Fisher gets the sack way back at the 31.
No.
Fisher comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Second down, one man back. Bryant gets a piece of this one, but that's all. Incomplete.
Antonio Bryant got some of the football there, but he didn't catch all of it. What he really needed was a few more inches of arm back there.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Witten goes in motion. Carter unloads this to the right sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Keyshawn Johnson made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
A long way to go. On third down, they pick out something from their bag of tricks, and they manage to get the first.
That's a great call.
Down! Set! Check, man! Check, goal 52! Goal 52!
Watkins makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Watkins swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Down! Set! Blue 13! Blue 13!
Carter throws a ball to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Quincy Carter dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Let's make the stand here, baby. There's no fuel left in their tank.
Glenn goes in motion. It's intercepted. Curtis tackles him for a touchback.
Oh, check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say that was some clever maneuvering to get into a position where he could pick it off.
You can't coach instincts like that.
That's his fourth interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Lions stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They start at their own 20-yard line. Penner takes it across the line and rambles for about 5. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Down! Set!
Fitzsimmons didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Casey Fitzsimmons found a spot in the middle on that last play, but couldn't connect with the ball. No catch.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
Down! Set!
Harrington zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Harris gets ready to punt this away. Harris gets the ball and punts it away. Newman fields the punt at the 41. Tackled at the 44.
Terrence Newman didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Cowboys were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 44-yard line.
Goal 52. Goal 52.
Jones takes this one way out left and heads wide left. Finally gets out of bounds at the 43. It will be first down.
Down. Set.
Johnson goes in motion.
Blue 13.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Quincy Carter has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 29 yards and no touchdowns.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey. Larry. Down. Set. Black 25.
Bailey tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Boss Bailey was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd down from the shotgun. Glenn goes in motion. Bly hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Brock Marion was sitting back in the zone, waiting for the pass, and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Bradley lines up for the punt. Bradley takes the long snap and punts it away. Bly gets it at the 11. Tackled at the 16.
Dre Bly didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Lions have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 16-yard line. Rodgers grabs the bullet and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Charles Rodgers is head-to-head on this one with the pass coverage, and the ball is waiting for him downfield. That's a great catch. It's all about being in the right place at the right time, Dan. Perfect execution.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
1st down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down.
Pinner picked up about 7, and that brings up 2nd down.
Artos Pinner took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down.
Down. Set.
Gets the ball again and picks up a couple.
Alshimon Singleton made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They hold pretty firm there, and they've got to do it again on 3rd and short.
You just stay where you are. Single back. Down. Set. Red.
Penner chews up 4 yards, and they convert the 3rd down.
Artos Pinner took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Penner takes the handoff and gets past the line. Brought down at the 45.
You getting covered, Akeem. Single back. Single back. Down.
Guards off right guard and maybe picks up one on the play.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Step it up, B. Step it up. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Down. Set.
Rogers hauls it in right side. Tries to get free. Finally stopped at the 37. First down. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Don't worry, big guy. You got it. Here we go. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
First down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Randy. Down. Single back.
Penner picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down.
Artos Pinner got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
Nice display of agility there. He put the right amount of moves on the D.
Great matchup, and the offense won that one.
Stay on your assignment.
Down. Set.
Penner takes it for his 8th carry and heads out right. Brought down at the 25. First down.
First down in line. First and 10. Ball 25.
Down.
Penner gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Watch your assignment, T. Watch your assignment.
Ball 20 yard.
Down. Set.
Taylor bulldozes right to center and scrambles for about 5.
Roy Williams made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely.
All right, defense, let's hit him hard.
Down. Set.
Penner gains 5 on the play, and that brings up first down.
Artos Pinner played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
He gets the call again, and they're running early and often on this one. This is a great start.
But when you set up a running game like this, you can really take over.
Down. Set.
Penner gets the call on first down and gains about 3 yards. Newman had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I just talked to the trainers, and they said he's got a sore neck. They're massaging the injury in an effort to ease the pain, but it's unclear whether it's having any effect whatsoever. The official word on his return, doubtful. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Second down. 6 yards to go.
Down. Set.
And touchdown.
Artos Pinner powers through and gets some valuable yards on this play, and watch how he does it. Oh, that shoulder charge had to hurt.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 55 yards and 1 touchdown.
Attempt the extra point. Number 5, holding.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hansen rockets this one deep. Stewart decides to take it out of the end zone. Great three, hammered down at the 22.
Stewart got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Cowboys offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 22-yard line.
Hut, hut! Hut, hut!
Razor sacks him back at the 18.
Wally Rayner hauled down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Hey guys, they about to pass!
Second and 13. Ball Cowboys 18-yard line.
Shotgun! Shotgun!
Carter fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. One man to beat, tackled at the 11.
Carter, you're going to the
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay. Oh, 3-6 on your
Christopher Cash knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air reception.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Lions are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 11-yard line.
Down!
Passes out to the left side and chews up about 4 on the play.
Okay, guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 7.
Down! Leopard!
Plessinger has his number called on second down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Alshimon Singleton was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his second tackle so far.
The bench is calling your name, baby! Rip, 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 rip! Single back! Down!
Ellis sacks him way back at the 16. It'll be 4th down.
Greg Ellis hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
Hey, look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
Hansen kicks it from 33 yards, just makes it inside the left upright.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it. I'm bringing it. Yeah.
Jason Hansen kicks the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Hansen doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Stewart fields the short kick at the 17. Stop at the 36.
Stewart could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they will start at their 36-yard line.
Down! Listen up! Gray, 160! Listen up! Gray, 160!
Glenn goes in motion.
Hut, hut, hut!
Carter lobs this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver.
Quincy Carter has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 29 yards and 2 interceptions.
I see you, Keyshawn.
Dingo back! Dingo back!
36 yards.
Set!
Blue 33! Blue 33!
Johnson gets the sack at the 35.
Joe Johnson gets the sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Shaka! Shaka!
Carter really rifles this pass, and it's caught at the 46. Eventually runs out at the 30.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 63, offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
Gennaro DiNapoli had no business being downfield on that one. He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was an ineligible receiver.
Here's the place they didn't want to be, looking at a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, the penalty was a killer. It just makes so much harder to get things done.
Johnson grabs the horse right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Keyshawn Johnson is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Check air! Check air!
1st and 10. Ball 38-yard line.
Leopard! Leopard!
Down!
Single back!
Set!
17!
Gray 25!
Loses 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Boss Bailey not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 1 man down. Bryant puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Boss Bailey just has a name that sounds like a linebacker, doesn't he? And, of course, he's the brother of defensive back Champ Bailey, which is a pretty solid name, too.
3rd and 11. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Glenn goes in motion. Carter throws this one deep down the right sideline, and the catch is made at the 13. Touchdown!
Cowboys!
Keyshawn Johnson showed why he's such a valuable guy to have downfield.
He makes the catch, but then cuts loose for plenty more.
You can't coach that.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely. As you can see, he's up over 2,000 yards for the year and still moving.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff kicks this one away. Jensen fields the kickoff at the 2. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down at the 20.
Jensen tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Lions offense comes out and are hoping to continue their success on the ground. They will start at their own 20-yard line. Street makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Joey Harrington threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. And batter number 1. The Lions with a small lead, 10-7. Goes right up the middle and chews up about 4 on the play. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. His number called on third down, and he gets tackled short of the marker. That will bring up 4th down.
Chad Wynn targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Harris lines up to punt after the 3 and out. This will fly out of bounds at the 39.
Nick Harris didn't get nearly the distance on that punt that he wanted. At least he got it out of bounds so it couldn't be returned.
The Cowboys bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 39-yard line. Anderson goes in motion. Catches this one and is at the 40. 20, 10, and down at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal.
Terry Glenn made the catch back there, but I really like how he got yards after the catch. That's a great play.
Peter, what a fantastic play. Well, I tell you, it looks like there's more than one way to make the chain gang get some exercise.
And let me tell you, they could use it. Come on, fellas, put a little sprint in your step.
First down, goal to go.
Down! Set! Black 32! Black 32! Hut! Hut, hut, hut!
Carter throws a bullet and it falls incomplete.
Richie Anderson has that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
They've been having problems connecting over the middle of the field, and there was more proof of it right there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies over the middle, and that congestion is what they're having problems with.
Down! Set!
Anderson goes in motion.
Blue 56! Blue 56!
Johnson catches it left sideline, and he's in for the score.
Deshaun Johnson shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns. Mainly get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
And he's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
They smartly switched up and connect with him on the left side of the field this time.
Yeah, that play pulled him out of his usual spot on the right side, and I think that just flummoxed this defense.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff booms a beauty here. Jensen decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
Jensen took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Lions offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 22-yard line. Penner gets the ball, heads left, tackled at the 26.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Arto Spinner has been earning his keep between the tackles, and whenever that happens, you got to give the O-line some credit, Dan. Still, he's put together a heck of a game and piled up 63 yards and 1 touchdown.
Down! Set!
Barrels off his left guard and gains about 3 yards. Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Down! Set!
Penner carries it for the third time in a row and is dropped short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Leroy Glover made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Harris lines up for the punt. Harris gets the snap and punts it away. Stewart fields the punt at the 34. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. Stewart didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Cowboys will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 39-yard line.
Gray, 34! Gray, 34!
Jones carries it for the 6th time and heads upfield. One man beat, eventually shoved out at the 44. That will bring up 1st down.
Watkins eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
The defense gives up the 1st down pretty quickly there, Peter.
Yeah, you got to at least slow him down a bit.
1st down. First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Single back! Down! Set! Gray, 25! Gray,
No good. Incomplete.
Terry Glenn was open on that last one for short yardage, but came up with nothing. Incomplete pass.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
down! Set!
Glenn goes in motion.
Goal 52! Goal 52! Hut, hut! Hut, hut! Hut! Hut!
Carter passes a high, long one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Brock Marion knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
If you're gonna cry, go to the sidelines, Johnson. Lucet! Lucet! Gun, gun, gun! Check three, check three!
Winston catches it over the middle, and they get the first on third and long. First down, both tight ends left.
Rhino! Go back! Go back!
Down! Set!
Johnson
Black
goes in
25.
motion.
Black 25!
Jones picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Jones gets the call on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Julius Jones stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
And I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
Carter zings it to the right side, and the reception's made at the 10. Chase down at the 6. It'll be first and goal.
Terry Glenn makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was made into triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did. Another great catch. And Peter, he's been working that right side of the field with good success.
Yeah, it looks like he's found a weakness, and he's going to exploit it.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. This one will fall incomplete.
That ball ain't gonna know. Watch the pass, defense! Watch the pass!
Ball at the 6-yard line.
Hey!
Down!
Regroup!
Set!
Single back! Single back! Too open! Too open! Check to this side!
Gets the carry on second down and picks up a couple.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Hold him down, D. Don't give 6!
Down! Set!
Glenn goes in motion.
Goal 52! Goal!
Jones will get the carry on third down and is dropped short of the markers. That will bring up fourth and goal.
Boss Bailey was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Let's get in there, guys!
21-yard attempt. Chad Hutchinson, fullback.
Cundiff with a 21-yarder, and it's up through the goal post. Good.
Billy Cundiff has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Cundiff booms a beauty here. Jensen fair catches it at the 1. The Lions have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. Harrington throws this one way downfield, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Charles Rogers didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Second down from the on. Glover penetrates and stops that back at the 19.
Leroy Glover targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
I know your every move, Harrington. Watch out. They go back. They go back.
Harrington tosses it down the left side, and it's caught at the 49. Eventually tackled at the 44. It will be first down.
Joey Harrington threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
First and 10.
Down. Set.
Penner gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Second down, 7 yards to go.
Down. Set.
Penner will get the handoff and searches for a hole. Stop at the 38.
Let's stand tall. Let's finish this up. Down. Set.
Roy gets the sack way back at the 45. 4th down coming up.
Orpheus Roy gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Harris gets ready to punt this away.
Nick Harris placed this punt beautifully. Long kick, then out of bounds. No chance for a run back.
The Cowboys get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Johnson goes in motion.
Blue 22. Blue 22. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Jones picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 4. Ball at the Cowboys 26
Down.
yard.
Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray 14. Hut, hut, hut.
Gets the call again and passes the line. Ground to a halt at the 27.
Step it up. We got this one.
Ball on elbows, 27-yard line.
Down! Set!
Glenn catches the bullet out left, and they convert on third down. First down, both wideouts to the right.
Single back! Down! Set! Goal 52! Goal 52!
Carter throws a heater, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him. Dragged down at the 26.
Watkins shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Lions haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at the 26-yard line. Schlesinger picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 7. Ball 24-yard line.
Down!
Single back.
Set!
Hold on, man. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Third down from the shotgun.
We gotta stop him! Good!
Pitches it in the flat, and he's well short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Dexter Copley just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
He's now up to 6 tackles. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Hansen kicks from 38 yards out, and he misses this one to the right.
Jason Hansen misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
The Cowboys are looking for some separation before half, and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Jones number called on first down, and will lose about a yard here.
Wally Rayner not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Anderson goes in motion. Carter zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Brock Marion came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Ball on elbows, 28-yard line.
Lucy! Come good! Come good! I got 3 over here! Check 2 this side!
Takes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on third and long.
Quincy Carter doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation.
Blue 13!
Jones takes it for his 15th carry and gains about 3 yards. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Johnson goes in motion. Jones dodges this one way out right and picks up a couple.
Number 96 with the tackle.
Go, Quincy, come on, we need a first down.
Time to make a stand. Let's make a stand.
Down! Set! Blue 56! Blue 56!
Carter lofts this one out to the left, and it's incomplete.
Antonio Bryant had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back, though.
Bradley gets the ball and punts it away. Bly fields it at the 11. Tackled at the 13.
Trey Bly didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Lions offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 13-yard line. Harrington floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Joey Harrington knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 72 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down! Set!
Bennett launches this one left to center and gains about 3 yards.
Let's finish this series off strong, team.
Look at the weak back! Look at the weak back! Down!
Harrington zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Chad Wynn came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Harris lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Harris takes the long snap and punts it away. Stewart fields the punt at the 50. Brought down at the 46.
Stewart didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Cowboys start this one on the center logo at the 46-yard line.
Set! Blue 22! Blue 22!
Carter fires this one over the middle, and the Cowboys take their first time out.
Second
Well, check out the passing performance here. Talk about yards.
Set! Gray, 34! Gray, 34!
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Dan Campbell had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Keep him out of field goal range, Keith. God. 19. Hey, I got 83.
Carter rifles it out left side, and it's off. Incomplete.
Quincy Carter threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were two defenders in that zone.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Bradley takes the snap and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 14.
Bradley did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Lions offense takes the field with the clock at 24.
Down! Set!
Will get the carry on first down and picks up a cut. The Lions take their first timeout.
Artos Benner used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down with the tight end right.
Shotgun.
16-yard line.
Alexander snags the missile, and that's good for 6. The Lions will take a timeout. That's their second.
Steven Alexander had two guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
I see draw. They about to draw. Don't win.
Harrington unloads this one to the left, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 34.
And this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Cowboys offense takes the field with the clock at 7. Cundiff launches the 51-yard attempt and can't quite get enough leg behind that one.
Neutral zone infraction, number 38, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat.
Keith Smith was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
This is the D that's going to block the 3.
Cundiff boots it from 46 yards out, and he misses this one to the right.
Billy Cundiff usually can make these with some regularity, but not today. Oh, something went wrong there from the get-go.
That could have added even more to the lead, but he couldn't connect.
We'll see if that has any impact on their momentum going into the second half.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cowboys are out in front, 17-10. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Cowboys should be way ahead on the scoreboard. but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Watkins shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Lions, towards the end of the first quarter, the Lions inside the red zone. Arto's Pinner got the carry here, and he comes through. A 7-yard touchdown for the Lions. The boys still late in the first. Cowboys down by 7. Chris Cash would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Lions still late in the first. Jason Lookman, no Hansen, would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 34-yard field goal. Lions up 10-0. Keyshawn Johnson knows he's going to be the man they turn to on third down, and he comes through. A 40-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. The Cowboys climb back into the game, now down by 3. The boys, later on in the second quarter, ball at their own 38-yard line. Terry Glenn came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 54-yard play that set up a Cowboy touchdown. The boys, still early in the second quarter, Cowboys leading by 4. Julius Jones would let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. The Lions, middle of the second, Joey Harrington would find his target on this one. Lions back 17-10. Watkins was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The boys, late into the second quarter, the ball at their own 27. Quincy Carter connected with his man on this one. The Lions still late in the second quarter. Lions losing by 7. Roy Williams shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys are holding on to a lead, 17-10. Time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Keyshawn Johnson has been unstoppable. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Cowboys will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 17-10. Let's go down to the field.
Jason Henson.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hansen boots the second half kickoff away. Stewart fields the second half kickoff at the 18. Stopped at the 33. We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Colbert. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. Head coach told me over halftime that he's been somewhat frustrated by their erratic play defensively in the first half. He said, on some plays we've been terrific, on other plays we've really looked sloppy. We need to get our wits about us and play with greater consistency in the second half. We'll see how they do. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Bryant goes in motion. Carter throws a beauty to the right side, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 37.
Keith Smith does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Lions' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at the 37-yard line. Schlesinger chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
Second and 6. Ball at the 33.
Down!
Harrington throws the bullet, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Joey Harrington threw the pass into double coverage, but gets his man perfectly. Hey, that was one accurate throw.
They make a completion, but their short game doesn't seem to be worth the time they're investing in it.
Well, even when they finally do connect, it's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
Screen! Screen! Here comes the screen! Flat throw! Flat throw! Liz, Liz! Down! Liz, Liz! Set! Blue 36!
Rogers grabs the fastball over the middle, and they convert on third down.
First down and 9.
Charles Rogers faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but he was still able to make the catch. That guy's a great receiver.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
First down, 1 man. Schlesinger gets the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 5.
Rhino! Rhino! Gun! Gun!
Williams didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Roy Williams was the man on that play, coming across the middle, but the ball couldn't find him. Incomplete.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down.
We almost got him, baby, so step it up. Aye, 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 aye. I got two open, I got two open. Down! Set!
Harrington throws this one over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
First down and 9.
Joey Harrington throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
First down. Play of the drive.
Down! Set!
Wynn tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
That win was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 7 tackles.
Straight trip! Straight trip! Liz!
Harrington zings it to the right side, and this one is incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Datnan is one of those guys I've always liked to watch out there. You know, everyone said that at 5'11", he'd be too small to play in the league, but he lines up for every play like he's out to prove something. You can't fake that.
Fitzsimmons snags the dart right sideline, and he will be short of the first down. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Single back. Single back. Down. Set.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at their own 1-yard line. Johnson goes in motion.
Hut. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Jones is at the 15. 45, 35, 25, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
And check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score. Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff kicks it off. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone. Jensen got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Lions were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Harrington throws a big high lob, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Joey Harrington has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 106 yards and 1 interception.
I see counter. Second and 10. Double tight. Wing. Weak back. Down. Weak back.
Benner chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Third down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Down.
catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Carries it off right tackle and rambles for about 5.
Second and 5.
Single back. Single back.
Down!
Roy sacks him back at the 39.
Orpheus Roy does a great job stopping the quarterback cold in the backfield.
They lose a couple of yards, but it's the feeling of dropping the quarterback that matters.
Right. It's so important to stop and appreciate the little things, like a flower or a rainbow or a tortured face on a quarterback, for crying out loud.
Peter, he's really gotten after the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Williams hauls in the pass, and he's looking for room. Dragged down at the 47. Hunter will be credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Pete Hunter shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
This is what it's all about, baby.
Down!
Pittman has his number called on 4th down and converts the 4th down. What a fantastic play. Peter, that was not necessarily a safe call, but it was a successful call. What do you think of going for it on 4th versus punting?
No, I wouldn't have done it. Hey, look, it's only 3rd quarter. There's still plenty of time left in the game before you got to resort to risky calls like that.
Streets catches it over the middle and picks up 4 on the play.
Ty Streets was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
2nd down, 6 yards to go. Harrington rifles it out left side, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Roy Williams nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Streets catches the hard throw, and they convert on 3rd down.
Joey Harrington rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him. But the pass clicked, and they'll move the ball.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
Harrington just rifles this one, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9.
Charles Rogers had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
I'm sure he's glad to finally make a completion, considering he's already dropped 2 today.
Yeah. What's the draw? What's the
Second
draw?
and 1.
Draw, trick.
Ball
Oh,
on 30
Leffert,
yards.
Leffert, Leffert. Good, 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 good.
Bauman tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Deshaun Bauman came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
paychecks, D! Earn them paychecks! Single back! Single back! Down!
Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 4th down.
Roy Williams made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
Another tackle, and it seems like we're always calling his name. What a hitting machine in the secondary.
He's definitely carrying his weight back there.
Double tight wing! Double tight wing! Left! Wait back! Wait back! Wait back! Set!
Schlesinger will get the carry on 4th down and converts the 4th down. What a fantastic play.
Corey Schlesinger got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
They convert the 4th, and there's some excited faces down there on the field.
Oh, boy, nothing can amp up an offense like a big play. That's how you get the first.
And that's what they've got, 1st down. 1st down and 4 wideouts in the game. Glover sacks him way back at the 31.
Leroy Glover gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
They're going air! They're going air! I see pass! Double! Lucy! Down! Single back!
Leonard carries it for the 29th time and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Let's quickly revisit that sack just a play ago. That was a fantastic defensive play.
Well, when you talk about Leroy Glover, you probably harken back to the 2000 season in which he piled up 17 sacks. And as far as defensive tackles go, there have been few better the last few years.
Watch that counter! Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris! Lucy! Down!
Harrington throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. It'll be 4th down.
Charles Rogers makes some yards on this play, but falls short of the marker. It's close, but no cigar. Well, he ran out of bounds. He needs to be more aware of where he is on the field.
A good play gets them close, but only close.
And close does not count in...
The head coach is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want a challenge.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have 1 challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Dallas will not be charged for timeout. 4th down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
You might as well give us the ball now, Lo. You know you ain't gonna make it on 4th down. Single back! Down!
Roy gets the sack way back at the 37.
Orpheus Roy knows he doesn't want to stay on the field any longer, so he zeroes in on the ball carrier.
He drops him there with a terrific shot. It's 4th, so that means they'll turn the ball over on down.
They gave the offense an all-expense-paid trip to the sidelines, complete with the luxury bench accommodations.
They wanted to keep the drive alive and play catch-up, but could not convert on 4th down.
Dan, poor execution by this offense. They really needed that one.
The Cowboys come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at the 37-yard line. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Antonio Bryant ran a corner route back there, but unable to make the reception.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Carter rifles this one hard over the middle, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, I love watching great plays like this again. It's great the first time around, but it's really sweet on the replay. Oh, I just can't get enough of this action. What a tremendous display of athleticism.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Rayner makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Wally Rayner swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Bradley lines up for the punt. Bradley takes the long snap and punts it away. Bly catches it at the 23. Dodges a tackle. Tackled at the 35.
Dre Bly racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Lions' offense has stalled late in their drives the past few times down. We'll see if they can finally score as they start this one at the 35-yard line. Penner gets the call on first down and picks up a couple.
Artos Penner didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
I know your every move.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Down!
Penner picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
Artos Penner used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Down! Set! Blue 19! Blue check goal! 21! Check goal! 21!
No one in front of him. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dexter Copley picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
They score again, and they are starting to pull away here.
Yes, they are, Dan. They've got a nice pad now. If they stay focused, this game is theirs.
Just nod your head and ride.
Neutral zone infraction, number 38, defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Keith Smith was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
Chad Hutchinson, hold.
Encroachment, number 38, defense. Half the distance to the goal.
Keith Smith made contact on that one when he shouldn't have. That drew the penalty for encroachment.
Chad Hutchinson, hold.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff kicks this one away. Jensen catches it back at the 1. Shoots. Brought down at the 24.
Jensen got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Lions stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Harrington lets it go here, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Arto Spinner made a superb catch, even though he had 3 guys closing in on him. What a play.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Second and 5.
Pro.
Lions 28-yard line.
He's a left sideline and gains a couple.
Joey Harrington
He's really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad.
up to now, he's got 153 yards and 2 interceptions.
Keep your eyes on the play action. Keep your eyes on the play action. Bro.
Down.
Lucy.
Set.
Holding. Number 65. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Damian Woody held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
Here's the place they didn't want to be, looking at a 3rd and long situation.
Penalty was a killer. It just makes so much harder to get things done.
Third down, 1 man back.
Walk the back. Liz. Single back.
Switch. Black 15. Switch down. Set.
Stop at the 31.
Roy Williams does a fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to be to intercept the pass. Having help in the zone really paid off for him.
And you know, with that interception, he's up to 6 on the year. He's not making it easy on any quarterback out there.
Yeah, that's why you'll see balls go to the other side of the field. He's that good.
The Cowboys start this drive already in field goal position, and they're going to line up at the 31-yard line.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Carter gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Deshaun Johnson makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
Another great catch, and Peter, he's been working that right side of the field with good success.
Yeah, it looks like he's found a weakness, and he's going to exploit it.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys in command of this one, 31-10.
No prisoners. Take no prisoners.
Down. Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray 14. Hut.
Picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
Julius Jones had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
2nd down, goal to go.
Down. Set.
Richter.
Gray 25.
Strong
Gray 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Come on, just rock with me, Everybody just ride. Just nod your head and ride. Now just pass with me. Everybody just rock with me. Come on and just ride. Just nod your head and ride.
extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Cundiff kicks it off. Jensen fields the kickoff at the 4. Dodges a tackle. Again gets free. Dragged down at the 29.
Jensen was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Lions have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 29-yard line.
Black 22. Switch. Black.
Schlesinger didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Corey Schlesinger was so wide open on that last play. What a shame he didn't catch the ball. That's gotta hurt.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
What's the toss? What's the toss? Double tag. Leopard.
Down. Switch. Black 79. Switch. Black 79. Hut. Hut.
Harrington throws a heater, and it's intercepted. Hurdles, breaks a tackle, runs out at the 35.
Donald Mitchell shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Cowboys have a short field and will start this drive at the 35-yard line.
Set. I got 88. Blue 56.
Bryant tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Fernando Bryant managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Second down with a split backfield.
Black 44. Black.
Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Julius Jones didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up. Hey, Dan, look there. Way to pick up yards after the first hit.
Wilkinson sacks him way back at the 44. That will bring up 4th down.
Dan Wilkinson goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Bradley lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
To make the return.
Bradley gets the ball and punts it away. Bly fields the punt at the 14. Tackled at the 16.
Dre Bly fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
Lions have had real problems turning the ball over. They'll need to buck the trend on this drive, which starts at their own 16-yard line. Schlesinger carries it past scrimmage and gains about 3 yards.
I'm checking counter. I'm checking counter. Down.
Penner will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third down.
Artos Penner had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
He's not made much headway up the middle, although it's not for lack of trying, and that's for sure.
They can't get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
Streets catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
First down in line.
Ty Streets faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
First down from the on. Penner will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Artos Penner had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
I can smell fear from here, baby. No cut, Liz. No cut, Liz. Liz. Down. Set. Barry, 39. Barry, 39. Switch. Black 22. Switch. Black switch. Black 22. Switch. Black.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
The Lions dawdled back there, and that gave them a delay of game penalty.
Hey guys, they about to pass. Switch. Black 79. Down. Set.
Man brings this one over the middle, and he connects for a pickup of 14 on the play.
Mike McMahon makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Down. Set.
Penner gets the call for 3rd down and converts the 3rd down.
Artos Penner played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Down. Set.
Roy gets the sack at the 40.
Orpheus Roy dropped the quarterback like a sack lunch behind the line. That'll cost him a few.
Another sack by this defensive squad, and they have generated, well, some very shocking numbers so far.
I don't know about shocking, but turf eating, yes.
They're going air. I see pass. Doubles empty. Switch. Black 85. Down. Set.
Rodgers grabs the fastball over the middle and gets past the markers for a 1st down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
1. Check goal. 21. Down. Set. Check goal. Go!
Lang gets the sack way back at the 50.
Bernard Lang gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Down! Set!
Alexander catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Steven Alexander made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Tight D, keep him out of range! Go back! Down! Set! Switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85!
Man, just right for this one, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Mike McMahon throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Another completion, and that will be 5 in a row.
Nice little streak.
They're going there! Watch the pass! Hey! Down! Set! Back! I got two over here! Hey! 47!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Donald Mitchell had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down.
Hands up! Get your hands up! Liz! Single back! Down!
Penner has his number called on 2nd down and gains about 3 yards.
Switch! Black 22! Switch! Black 22! Down!
Mitchell tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Donald Mitchell came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Switch! Black 79! Down!
Man throws this one right sideline, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Casey Fitzsimmons has this one in his hands and then drops it.
They went for it on 4th down and fell short. Obviously, they felt like they needed a lot more than 3.
Well, and they still do, Dan. They needed that conversion really badly, and the offense couldn't close the deal.
The Cowboys will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Campbell goes in motion.
56! Blue 56! Hut, hut, hut!
Fisher gets the sack at the 26.
Fisher dismantled that play by bringing down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
Dan, they haven't let up all game, and that's what you want. Somebody whose motor never stops.
Down! Set! Black 44! Black!
Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Go, Dallas! Get the first down! Keep your eyes on the pass.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Single back.
Johnson hauls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Oh, you guys, we gotta pick this up. This is terrible.
Quincy Carter throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A perfect pass.
You can't coach that. That kind of pass is instinct.
That's the 3rd time today he's hit a receiver way downfield.
Well, his arm didn't come cheap for this team, so they might as well get their money's worth. Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
52! Goal!
Carter fires this one over the middle, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Antonio Bryant was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making the catch.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Double tight! Double tight!
Cowboys.
Down! Liz! Single back! Single back! Blue 13!
Carries it for the 21st time and maybe picks up one on the play.
Number 54 with the tackle.
Third down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Down! Set! Black 25! Black 25! I got 19! Hut! 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 Hut!
Jones gains 5 on the play, and they will be just shy of the markers. 4th down.
Dan Wilkinson made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
You can't slalom around him like a downhill skier would, Peter. He's going to swallow you up.
Yeah, got to be a cross-country skier that time to get around him. He is a load out there.
Bradley gets ready to punt this away. Bradley gets the snap and punts it away. Bly fields it all the way back at the 10. Tackled at the 12.
Dre Bly got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Lions offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 12-yard line. Man throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped incomplete.
Corey Bird managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down from the shotgun. Williams makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Roy Williams couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Watch out now.
Man zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Charles Rogers dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's his 3rd drop of the game, and that has to be frustrating. He's getting the passes, but he's not holding on to them.
Yeah, strange. He almost always makes those catches.
Oh, you guys might as well just kick it right now because we ain't giving up nothing.
Single back! Single back!
Touchdown at the 15.
Mike McMahon definitely throws this one off the wrong foot, which has got to impact the throw. And makes it easy pickings to get picked off. He knew that was rotten for the moment it left his hands.
That's the first time he's been picked off today, and by the look on his face, well, he knows he should not have thrown that one.
That is one unhappy man down there.
The Cowboys offense the field, they're in command, and they'll probably look to take the time off the clock. They will start at the 15-yard line. Stewart will take the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Down! Set! Blue 33! Blue 33! Hot! Hot, hot, hot!
Stewart gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play.
Down! Check! Goal 51! Check! Goal 51! Hot, hot! Hot, hot! Hot! Hot, hot, hot!
Stewart takes it off the toss and passes the line. Tackled at the 11. Bailey was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Boss Bailey made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Cundiff from 28 yards out, and this one is up and in.
Billy Cundiff takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Cundiff rockets this one deep. Jensen fair catches it at the 1. The Lions start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:58. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Number 43 targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down with the tight end right.
Down! Set!
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
Bernard Lang came in like a pack of wolves, cornering him in the backfield and then taking him down for a big loss.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
Can we get somebody in here that's gonna challenge me, please?
Down! Set! Brown 31!
Gets the sack, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. Fourth down coming up.
The Cowboys drop the quarterback with just 3 linemen. Guess bad things do come in threes after all.
3 stops in a row. What a defensive stand.
That's big-time play right there.
Down! Set! Grade 59! Grade 59!
Rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Delaware Stewart is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
Well, they don't convert on 4th down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Cowboys will start this drive with unbelievable field position with the clock at 17.
44!
Gordon goes in motion.
Hut, hut!
And touchdown!
Touchdown, Cowboys!
This is a good call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
Another touchdown, and this lead is insurmountable with the clock ticking away.
Domination, Dan. Domination.
Now the point after, and
The
it's
extra
good.
point is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Pundit kicks it off. Jensen fields the kickoff at the 6. Another move brought down at the 28.
Jensen was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
You
The
getting covered,
Lions start
Akeem?
this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 10.
Set! Red 35! Red 35!
Gets the sack, and the clock will continue. The Lions take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at 4.
Dead switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85! Hut! 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 Switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85!
Streets didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Cowboys come out on top 48-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, man. Good job. That's all right now.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Cowboys stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Keith Smith is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The boys, after a stop on 4th down, the ball at their own 1. Julius Jones is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. A 99-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. Lions back by 14. Dexter Giant Coakley was able to step in front of this pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. They've opened it up now and now lead by 21. The Lions again have it. Roy Williams was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Lions down 31-10. Quincy Carter would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 29-yard play that set up a Cowboy touchdown. The Cowboys move ahead big and now lead by 28. Donald Mitchell would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Lions behind by 28. Mike McMahon would find his target on this one. The boys have it after a turnover on downs. Quincy Carter would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Cowboys winning 38-10. Demario Williams was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 4 yards on 3 plays, Billy Cundiff would come on and connect on the field goal try. Connect on their second field goal. The boys, after a stop on 4th down, Cowboys winning by 31. Stewart is able to make things pay off on the ground. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys win big, 48-10. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Keyshawn Johnson was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You played brilliantly, and your team bulldozed to a runaway victory. What was the key to your success?
Frankly, I thought we really performed well on offense. We ran our plays cleanly, and everybody did their part. We managed to rack up yards and points as a result. All in all, it was a pretty good game for us.
Chris, back to you.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Take care. We'll see you next time. I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Raiders decisively win by 17 points. Jamar Taylor had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Eagles win their 5th game of the season. Reggie Williams pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Jaguars beat the Titans. Lions, Cowboys. Julius Jones got the carry here. Once he found a lane, he was gone. The Cowboys go on to win this by the final score of 48-10. Off the Missouri River in Kansas City, we had the Chiefs lose by 6 points. Up in Chicago, we had the Bears fall by 10 points. The Cardinals unleashed their offense for 600-plus yards in the win at New Orleans. Broncos, Texans. Jake the Snake Plummer surveys the defense at the 25. Extra receivers split out. That's the tight end. Even though he's got double coverage, heads to the corner, touchdown. What a throw. The Broncos win this one by the final score of 54-37. The Browns lost horribly at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Ravens. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Potter sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. Notes from the team doctors said it's a broken thigh bone and that he'll likely be out for 8 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Joey Galloway might be the biggest loss on this list. It's reported that he's fractured his leg and that he'll be out for the rest of the season. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Alan Faneca is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Peyton Manning had another fantastic week, and in the victory kept the streak of landmark stats alive. Panthers, Ravens. Stephen Davis was at the 25-yard line, and boy, his line's been doing a good job for him today. And here they go again. Bounces outside, makes the move himself at the 25. Touchdown! The Panthers win this one by the final score of 38-24. Travis Henry ran like a wild man and definitely helped his Bills beat the Bengals. And last but not least, we had the Patriots come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under the belt, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Ford is someone I think of right away when I think of the best prospects in college football. 6'5", 296, out of Georgia Tech, and he's a guy with a great first move off the ball. His technique, I really believe, is what sets him apart from the others. He's got a great natural ability to shed blockers and is a real tactician when it comes to rushing the quarterback. Richardson is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but expect there to be plenty happening between now and April.
So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.